See how he did his hand in front of his eyes?
Yeah, go ahead, tell him from there.
Put your hand in front of his eyes.
So the point is this. The leash is behind him, so he's, no.
Do that stay again with your hand.
No.
There.
5 and 7.
I was gonna say, the leash is out like that, so he's not looking at it, right? And he doesn't feel the weight of it hanging there.
Stay.
No.
No sit.
Sit.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Sit, tell him. Tell him to sit, Joe.
Sit. No, come on.
Now,
Sit.
there you go.
No, isn't. Don't look at him.
Yeah, so you see how that's so just make sure he sees, you want him to see that the motion between the fingers.
Come on. Say. Sit.
No sit.
No, sit.
I think you said come on, and then he.
Sit. Come on, no. Hudson. Come on.
Just take the leash. No sit.
No, sit. Stay.
So this,
No. Fill up the leash again. No.
No, sit.
Good boy.
Stay.
That's better. So that's why you leave the leash on him. So there's no chance for him to not listen.
Stay. Oh boy. What do I gotta do now?
Grab that one.
Well, he stinks.
Throw it.
Good boy.
So if you think of it,
Stay. Good boy.
think of it like this. Every time you tell him to do something, you have 5 other choices to do.
Keep the camera.
You could go back to heel, you call him to come. If
Stay.
he's sitting, he could lay down. If he's down, he can sit up. Tell him he's all done for
So I
playtime.
saw take over here and say all done. He's gonna run to me.
Yep.
All done. Come on.
Come on, you honey. Come on, you honey. You're such a good boy. Oh, yeah.
No.
Good boy.
No.
Biting, hold the leash.
Yeah.
Tug it.
No.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, good boy.
But tell him no. See, he's gonna make sure that you don't want a good boy with the leash.
Okay.
So put your hand on his face. And if is he mouthing?
No, he's licking a little bit.
Good. All right.
Oh, good boy.
If you feel those teeth,
Yeah.
then you're just gonna give him
Tug.
a quick butt. Tell him to say no,
No.
and then keep doing what you're doing. You see what I mean?
Yep.
So you hear how the chain made that little zip
Yes.
sound?
Should I get one of these chains?
You're going to take this leash
Oh,
and this
okay.
collar, it's all perfect.
Oh, look at that. How could Jack give you a nice gift?
Yeah.
He give you the nicest gift.
These leashes are great. They'll last forever. They're Amish made. They're
Hey, you
standard
honey, you.
training size. That
Perfect.
collar fits him perfect. You
Oh,
won't find this stuff in pet stores. I special ordered this from actually the man who trained me designed his own
Oh, really?
collars and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, honey. Good boy, you do the beautiful stuff. Honey.
And if he does something wrong, then Joey says no and just give him 2 tugs. It's
Correct.
starting
So when
up.
he's walking around the house, leave this leash on, right?
Yes.
Leave it on him and leave him with you. I wouldn't just let him go
Oh, yeah.
running around the house.
For the next
So
2
that you
weeks.
Get caught on something.
Especially because, well, not
No,
only that.
about the training.
We-
Joe.
we- in a process, we do not want him to make his own choice.
Mhm.
And especially around and off the housebreaking, you see, if he never goes on the wrong surface, he never will. So he's never had an accident here because he's like this. He gets his playtime like this, but he's either, in a down stay or a sit stay or he's healing with us. You see? So now you've created the habits, and also that's how he learns to tell you he's got to go out.
And when we go out, do we put him in the crate?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. For now,
Yeah.
as they say, 21 days to train a dog. So that's why the next 2 weeks is so important.
And
So I leave him in my office. I'll leave him in the crate in my office.
Yeah.
let Joe know too that he's not miserable in the crate. Aren't they kind of like getting their rest or doing other things?
He is a riot in the crate, to tell you the truth. He gets in these positions. I mean, he'll get on his back and have two or 3 paws touching each thing. I mean, he's just
Really?
he loves the crate. He's perfect.
Because they do like their own little cave type of, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want, because, when if he thinks of a person being in prison, but it's different with a dog.
Well, especially if you're not there, it's safety,
Yeah, but he's not.
And
That's a good size crate, that one.
Yep, actually he's getting big. He could go up a size. Come on, heel.
Up a size from that?
His the one you have for him, Joe. What are you talking about?
So what I do is this.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
That
normally
one.
his
Okay.
bed, I took his bed out. 'cause
Yeah, we
it's
gotta
so
get
low.
one size
So come
bigger.
on, sit. So I have him sit like that, and then we just point. Tell him, come on, in. He's like, Mom's here, I'm not going in. So he goes in.
And you leave a water in there?
Yep. Have his water in there, and, you know.
So he could use a little bigger crate, you
Normally
say?
his bed, well, his bed really takes that up. So now what happens is when I come to get him out, I make him wait. So you have your left side to the crate. Good boy. Okay, sit. So he knows when the door opens, he's got to remain seated. I tell him, okay, come on. I catch him right here. He sits. We put the leash on. And that's the way the day goes. Right? And you love it. You're a happy boy. Come on, heel. So first thing in the morning, he knows to sit automatically at the door and stay seated when the door is open. You see? And then, like I say, now we sit outside. We may sit once or twice before we get to the lawn. Then he sits when we get to the lawn area, and I tell him, okay, go eat.
Now, what about when the doorbell rings and, like now, it's just all chaos. The doorbell rings, it goes flying to the door. So when the doorbell rings tomorrow, people coming over for Thanksgiving.
You have him like this. You praise that initial, excitement or that bark. He's just kind of discovered his bark, by the way.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I was like, boy, that's right on time. Yeah, now you're going home and start these new things. I always praise that. Bell rings, good boy. That's why we got a dog. Good boy. Then you give him a command. You tell him sit. You see? If he's really worked up, you do what we call high collaring, like a little show dog. You get this up to his jaw and against his scruff. And you don't have to hold it tight. You just want to hold it so it doesn't slide down, because it's not made to stay up there. So then, it keeps his head up. So he's going to settle right down. And I tell him to make friends. Come on, make friends. So we come up and make friends. I just give him a few seconds. So people are going to pet. No, make friends. So go ahead, handle him. Good boy. No, just pet him. You say good. No. Make friends. Good boy. Make friends. All right, let's go. That's all.
So if he jumps on him, tug on him, say no, and
Yep, just give him a little. See, and just
say
enough.
make friends.
Yep.
That's
So I know
nice.
we're gonna go to the door, get to a point, and they sit, and then open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna say make friends, so he could go over, but if he jumps and say no, make friends, and he'll.
So he understands. He keeps his feet on the floor. People will pet him. You see, and you only give him a few seconds. See, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. That's enough. Okay, come on, sit. So then it's out of his system and he settles down.
Okay.
Right? Good boy. Yes, you are. Okay, he's got an idea what to.
Yeah. Well, if we forget, we got
How
to
many
do it.
times do they seem to take him out to the bathroom?
We take him out very first thing in the morning, and then about an hour after he eats.
Okay.
Which that food.
You fed him twice a day?
Yeah. And he's like, poof.
You ate good.
What?
He ate good.
Oh, that food disappears. It's like in a blink.
Yeah.
It's like, did you feed him? Yeah. It's like, oh. Okay.
Is there any kind of human food, or no? We should stick with the dog food.
Yes.
It's better for his whole digestion and.
Yep. So then, like I say, about an hour after he eats, then we take him out, like midday, between like 11:30, 12:30. Then he goes out.
Strictly to go to the bathroom or to play, or strictly the bathroom?
Well, anytime we take him out, we check that he's got to go, or before we bring him
Okay.
in. But as far as bathroom walks, first thing in the morning, as soon as we get up. So whatever time you get up,
Yeah, we do that.
we take him out. Then, hey, like I say, then bring him back in. We feed him. About an hour or so after that, he goes out again. Then it's like I say, late morning, 11, 12, mid-afternoon, and then dinner time, bedtime.
And do you stop putting water on at any time?
Yeah, take the water up after he eats, after his dinner.
After dinner, no more. So if it's 7 o'clock, no more water?
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, for now, as you trust him and he matures, he gets to be 6, 8 months, then you may just leave the water down all the time.
And when
But we were really careful about the water because of the housebreaking.
Yeah.
Now, when we're out for 4 hours. We come home. He's in the crate. We open the door, tell him to stay, and then he comes out. Take him out to go to the bathroom. Then,
Yeah, I give him a big greeting and then get him right out.
So we'll keep him with us for 2 weeks, pretty much, with all these commands. Don't let him roam the house. Leave the leash on so we could tug and just follow, do the heel, and just do everything we just did over and over.
Yeah, and like I say, the important thing is using the work. So like now, it's very important that he works his way home, right? So heels, he knows to sit at the door, sit outside, we heel to the car and sit. Now, car door opens, he should stay seated, and then, okay, come on, in you go. So when you get home, especially he's a good boy, that first half hour, like I say, get out of the car, you heel, sit at the door, put him through his paces all around the house. Door opens, he stays sitting, we go in, heel, we sit again. Now all around the house, heel, sit, down, sit, heel, sit, and put him in a long